Alright, I'm just going to go down a little rundown, which most of you basically know what happens if you haven't been for a while. Things are always changing, evolving, getting new ideas and whatnot. So the committee gets there bright and early Friday morning and starts converting the lovely soccer field into what's going to be our home for the next day. And so when the teams get there, they are each assigned a campsite in which they can set up as little or as much as they want. Table chairs, some people have tents, some people go all out into the theme for the year. So it's as little or as much as you want to put in. Some people also have additional stuff set out to do on-site fundraising, which can be anywhere from food sales, baked good sales, novelty sales, craft sales, whatever you want to do. Because as people are walking around the track, they are coming in front of each campsite. So you have that opportunity to reach out and make additional fundraising dollars that night while you are at it. So take full advantage of that and we'll do that as well. The evening starts off with our opening ceremonies, and our event chair, Bob Lewis, will have a lineup of guest speakers. And once that presentation is complete, he will call the survivors up, and the survivors will kick off the first lap of the evening. And then once they are done the first lap, everybody comes in, and along with the walking all throughout the night, there are all kinds of entertainment and activities, which BJ's going to talk a little more on here in a minute. If you get bored throughout the evening, it's your own fault because there's so much going on that I don't know how you could even come close to participating in every single thing that's out there. It's just so much going on. Once it gets dark, we have the Luminaria ceremony, and that is a very touching ceremony to remember those that have lost their battle to cancer, as well as honor those that are currently battling cancer. Very touching ceremony, and if you've been to the relay, you know exactly what we're talking about. We also have the basket raffle tent, and the basket raffle tent is another fundraising opportunity and provides entertainment throughout the night. That you can, each team can donate a basket to be raffled off, and the money raised for that basket again goes to your fundraising efforts. So that's one of the things we have on the site, as well as the on-site fundraisers at each individual campsite. At midnight, we have a midnight madness, and that is where our food and beverage chair gets food and beverage donated for the participants to come and take part in for free, no charge. Refuel yourself because midnight isn't even close to the end. You've got lots of hours ahead of you. Try to get your refuel, get you back out there. So that's a nice part of the evening to kind of take a break and wind down a little bit, juice back up, and get back out there for the rest of the night. And then in the morning, we'll have our closing ceremonies. In the closing ceremonies, they'll have awards and recognitions, which we'll touch a little bit about throughout the night. And like I said, if you get bored, it is truly your own fault because as BJ will try to touch on just a small portion of what she has to offer throughout the night, you'll realize it's part of the life.
We have live entertainment starting after our opening ceremonies all the way up to 11 o'clock. And then we switch over to a DJ, and the DJ runs from about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock on until the morning. We finish with Zumba. During the night with live entertainment, last year we had the Hub City Lindy Hoppers, we had Mary King from NBC 25, we had Kelly Wright from Fox News that sang, we had Kevin Booth, who is an Elvis impersonator, that came and sang, we had Zumba class, we had another aerobics class, we had lots of activities, and then the night we have decades, we have different music from every decade from 1 o'clock hour on, so that's always fun. The activities we have, one of the big events that we do during the night is our district relay contest, and that's when we have a man from not every team, we only had 10 teams participating last year, but it's a suit. They dress up like women and they do their Mr. Relay pageant, and they have an on-stage question, they participate in the town category, and they also walk the runway in their outfit. But an hour before the event, they're actually walking around the grounds, they're walking the field, and they're getting donations. So in addition to the donations that they collected and their audience support, that's who the and actually our very own Keith Grossnickel, we call him, what do we call her, Keefa, last year was our winner. So that, and they brought in over $2,000 just from that little event. But it's great. The crowd just packs it in for that event. Also throughout the night, we have Minute to Win It activities. So if you've seen the TV show Minute to Win It, we actually run those about every 20 minutes right in front of on the stage when there's nothing going on the stage. We run those through the night, so those are really fun. We have bingo in the bingo tent. We had Sudoku last year, like a Sudoku contest. In the middle of the field, we also had a kids tent area. We had kids over that night. They had a blast. We had relays for them. We had pie contests for them. We had a craft station set up for them. We had games. Games were cardboard wooden cutouts. They had kids were playing football, but it's fun, right, Joey? It's fun. I had my 12-year-old there last year, and he had a blast. He stayed all night with me. So there's just a ton to do. We had a newspaper fashion design contest where people brought a roll of duct tape and newspapers. They designed their own costume, and then they were all on stage, and we did an audience participation award to see who won that. So that's always really fun. Did we see anything?
I'm sure we're missing a lot.
Yeah, we did sunrise yoga in the morning. We had sunrise yoga, which was fun.
Oh, the volcano.
We had the volcano, which has we shoot T-shirts out of, which the kids go crazy for. Our theme this year, like Trish said, is Search for a Cure. So we're also going to be adding a scavenger hunt, some scavenger hunts to our theme this year for the different teams. But make sure that your site, if you want to really be involved, and this is how people win awards, is having a great team site. Decorate your team site, get your team involved, have them participate in the different activities, because that's how we get our awards the next day. It's based on how many the activities that you perform in. You can even have only 4 team members, but they can be the most spirited team members and involved in everything. So last year we had Williamsport High School, who was actually the team that won. They did it in memory of 2 of their classmates that had passed. And it's just a great night. But if you get your kids involved in it, they don't have to stay the whole night, but it's fun if they can, because it gets them involved. And if you have high school students that might want to volunteer, we can also give them student service learning hours if they want to come and help set up.
Anybody have any questions? Suggestions, ideas? We're always open.
Yeah.
Feel free if you think we should try something different, or you thought this would be a good idea.
Or if you have entertainment that you just have maybe seen at other relays that you'd like us to use, or you think we're ready to our schedule, we'd love to do that too.
Well, help yourself to the goodies.
We also have Bark for Life coming up. I'm the chair for that. So if you have any connections, if you have a dog, if you have any connections to our area, or a dog groomer, or anything pet connections, we'd love to have them as sponsors, to advertise, come and see us, exhibit at
I would have it.
Bark for Life.
Which match
$50 for the first dog, $10 for the and the dogs raise money also, just like the team. So you raise money.
Oh!
And we give out awards for that, just like a relay. Cutest dog, longest tail, shortest tail.
And the other events and stuff that we talk about is you come to relay meetings and stuff, all this ties into relay. The funding comes into the overall relay. But we're out there in the community trying to raise awareness as to what it is Relay for Life is, and what we do, and what part we're playing in the community to get the community involved. And as we've talked about, it's definitely a family event. It's not just for adults, it's not just for kids, it is a family event. It's a great way to spend time with family, friends, co-workers, people from your congregation, to just come together, and it's for such a great cause, and we provide all the entertainment. I mean, it doesn't get you better than that.